go in. I'm gonna raise my mirror a little bit, my camera, same thing. All right, so getting that full body twist, stretching out the spine, stretching out the hips, right? Making sure you're turning on your toes and you can have those arms be nice and loose. And we got a good full body fun today. All about that full body. So we're gonna go one more each side, and then we'll go into those arm circles. So just nice, steady arm circles. They don't have to be huge, right? Whatever size is comfortable to you, that's what you're gonna do. Then we're gonna reverse. Warm up those arms. Oh yeah. These always burn up my shoulders. And then we'll do our openers. So hands together, coming wide and squeeze, right? So chest comes forward. I have the hiccups, don't worry. It's because I'm breathing and talking so much, that's why. We're gonna go for 5 more. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll do our X's. So we'll go wide, right? One arm up, one arm down, and squeeze them, right? Trying to stretch out those arms as much as you can, waking up the pecs. I'm clearing my throat now. Just doing all the fun stuff. Hiccups, clear my throat. Next thing you know, I'll be sneezing. So we're gonna go 1 more to each arm. Okay, and then we're gonna get our legs warm up. We're gonna go to the side. So we're just going wide and to the side. So since this is our first move, right, don't feel like you have to go crazy with the kick. It can be smaller motions, right? It's the first leg move of the day. The first move of the day. We got 5 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And just like that, we'll go to our other side. So try to keep those shoulders out, relaxed, holding on to that posture. Right, and we're just kicking and going wide. No big deal. Could do this one all day, probably. Okay, we're gonna go for 5 more. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now we're gonna shift weight and we're gonna alternate going side to side, right? So we got a little bit of a balance dynamic here. It doesn't have to be fast, but by this point, you should feel those hips and those glutes really waking up on you, right? They're gonna be burning. Burning, okay? We're gonna go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You can relax those legs. We're gonna go into calf raises, right? So just going up and down on those tiptoes, prepping those ankles for the day, waking up those calves. Right, no big deal. I think calf raises feel kind of good. I don't know, call me crazy. I might be, but I think they feel delightful. Okay, we're gonna go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna go back to our arms. We're gonna do our body weight row. So arms are out straight. You're gonna pull back, squeeze, nice and easy in. So making sure we're waking up those posture muscles to really squeeze between those shoulder blades, right? You wanna make sure you're not squeezing your shoulders up to those ears. We wanna wake up right between those shoulder blades. We're gonna go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're gonna go right into some hip hinges. So hips are hips. Feet are gonna be at least hip width apart. You're gonna slide your hands down, hips press back. Your hands can just go to like your knees are below, and then you'll come back up and squeeze. So when you go down, you should feel this all the way through the back of your leg and your hamstrings, right, and back. So make sure you're really pressing those hips back. The more you push your butt back, the better your forearm is on this, right? You're probably not used to sticking your butt out, but hey, you're at home, nobody's watching you. It's safe, right? If you can't stick your butt out at home, where can you, you know? Okay, we're gonna go for 5 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. Here's 4. Here is 5. And then you're gonna be up nice and tall. We're gonna go back to those body weight row motions. So you're gonna pull back and squeeze and come back. Ooh, my back popped on that one. That's a good sign, maybe, right? So really holding on to the squeeze, right? Making sure you're holding that posture. Your shoulders are not going up to your ears, right? You don't want to squeeze up top. You want a nice long neck. We're going to go for 5 more. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're going to grab 1 dumbbell just to get our body moving with the dumbbell, okay? So it doesn't have to be heavy. This isn't our full workout. We're still warming up. You're just going to hold the weight on each side, and we're going to do a bicep curl. Okay, so we're going to do 10 like that. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep that weight up. Now we're pressing up and down for 10. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Watch that head as you press. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you're gonna relax. Okay, so now we're gonna have both dumbbells. We are gonna get rolling. So we got 3 arm exercises that we're gonna do. So your first one is gonna be an isometric bicep hold. So with your right arm, you're just gonna hold that arm away from your body in a half bicep curl. Your left arm is gonna be curling up and down. Okay, so right arm is not gonna move. Make sure it's not resting on your body. Okay, it's just gonna hold there, and our left arm is going up and down. Okay, so really try to challenge that right arm, right? So it looks like my elbow's by my side. It's not, right? But I do have my elbow right underneath my shoulder, and I'm making a pretty 90-degree angle with that right arm, right? So here you go. You can see it from the other side. So your right arm should be working as you do this. If it feels too easy, scoot it away from your body a little bit. Okay, 1 more with that left arm. And then our left arm is going to hold in the isometric, right? And your right arm is going to work, okay? So remember that left arm, it's at that 90 degree. It's not resting on your body. It's just staying stationary as your right arm is cooking. Okay, you're doing a great job. Nice long neck, nice tall posture, right? Try not to let those elbows flare out. Oh yeah, there's those arms. They're burning. We're pumping. Didn't even take long to get there. Okay, we're gonna go 3 more. Here's 1, 2, 3. You're gonna relax. Our next move is gonna be a shoulder press. You'll come down into a chest squeeze. So you'll squeeze apart, press, and back, right? So with shoulder presses, as you press up, make sure your head isn't bobbing forward, right? Hold that posture, stay nice and strong. If you feel it in your neck, go down and wait, right? You could just do 1 dumbbell even. So listen to your body when you do overhead, right? So if you have bad shoulders, don't just muscle through it. Your body will let you know if it doesn't like it. Okay, we're gonna go for 3 more. Here's 1. Here's 2. Here's 3. And you're gonna relax those weights down. So now you're gonna be in a hip hinge. Okay, we're gonna row. You'll kick back, you'll come back in and down. So row, kick back, in and down. So make sure you're pressing those hips back, right? We're holding on to our hip hinge. Okay, you're keeping your elbows by your side, right? Head's not hanging down. We're not swinging those weights. So this is our 3rd arm exercise. So after this, we'll be getting to our legs. Okay, let's do 2 more. Here's 1. Coming back. Here's 2. Coming back, you're gonna relax. Okay, and then we're gonna grab our mini loop. So set those dumbbells down. You're gonna have the mini loop around your shins. Okay, and we're gonna really fire up those glutes and hips for the day. Okay, so we got about 2 minutes of movement here. So yes, it will burn, right? No sugarcoating it. So your first move, you're gonna have those knees bent, hips are back. We're doing our monster walk. So monster walk, you can do about 2 to 3 steps, one direction, right, and then the other. Okay, so it depends on how much space you have. That's our first move. Ready? And go. So make sure those knees are bent, hips are back. You don't even have to go that low, right? 2 to 3 steps. If you only have room for 1 step each way, that's okay too, right? And take your time. It's not a fast move. Try to make sure your toes are pointing forward that whole time. That's the hard part of it, right? Feet aren't dragging. Heavens no, they never would. Right, you're just going side to side, and it's burning. Okay, so you're gonna stay put with your right leg. You're gonna tap wide and back. So just your right leg, wide and back. So we're kind of in a freeze frame here. Try to stretch and tap that toe and back. Okay, so both hips are gonna be screaming. After this move, we'll be going back into our monster rock, right? We got 2 minutes of movement here. A fun 2-minute block. 2 minutes of torture, right? If you get antsy and want to add your arms in, you could. It's up to you. I don't care. And back to your monster walk. So feet are going to be, woo, there goes that right glute. Feet are about shoulder width, hip width apart. Keep resistance in that band that whole time, right? My feet are coming a little bit closer together, but my band is pretty thick. Oh man, and I'm getting toasted up by this. So if you're really burning, welcome to the club. If you're not burning, double up on bands or something. I don't know. Woo! They're gonna be steel, right? Oh my goodness. And we still have to do our left leg tap. Okay, hold that position. Left leg taps and in. This is our final exercise of our 2 minutes. Then we're going back to our upper body. So tap and in, tap and in. Make sure you've got a bend in that right leg, right? Don't do a stiff knee. And we're burning. Burning them. I'm burning, you're burning. We're all burning, right? Whew. We got 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take that band off nice and carefully. Right? And then we're grabbing our dumbbells. We're going to repeat those 3 exercises. Okay, so first one we start with is that bicep curl with the isometric hold. Okay, so right arm is in your isometric, left arm is curling. Okay, so remember you got that nice 90 degree with that right elbow. Okay, your elbow is not resting on your body, and you're trying to challenge that arm. Okay, but staying nice and tall. And still feeling your glutes probably. I am. Right? There's my arm hold. Just so you can see it. You can check out my bicep if you want. They're pretty strong. Carrying around a toddler gets you that way. We got 3 more. 1, 2, 3. And then we're switching, going right into it. Left arm is our isometric. Right arm gets to do a curl. Okay? So make sure you're not letting that left arm rest on your body, right? We want that tension. We want that left arm to work. Should be hard. That's the goal, right? We want to challenge ourselves every day. Sure. That's what you'll say. Right? Oh, yeah. There's the burn. Okay, nice and controlled. Keep breathing. We got 3, 2, 1. We've got our chest press or our shoulder press into our chest squeeze, right? So we're up, we're down, squeeze, and apart. Okay, so both dumbbells. Taking your time. Remember, if you need lighter dumbbells for shoulders, if you have a lighter set, go lighter, or you can always use 1 dumbbell, right? Listen to your body on this one. It's not easy. Lots of body control here. It's gonna burn. But the next exercise isn't as bad. At least I don't think. Okay, we got 2 more. That one didn't count. Okay, so here's 1 of 2. Keeping that core tight. Here's 2. And relax. And now we're in our hip hinge. We've got our row to kick back. So we row, kick back, back, and down, right? Press those hips back, head's not hanging down. Try not to let your body move too much as you kick back, right? Don't let those weights swing. You want to control every part of the movement, right? And it just feels good. Nothing like a little Wednesday burn. Sun's out, guns out, right? We got to get those arms prepped for that summer. And I'm not saying sleeveless shirts. I'm talking about like gardening, you know? 2 more. Here's 1. Coming back. Here's 2. And relax. We're going to grab our band. Okay, so we got another 2-minute block, but it is different movements. Okay, so band's gonna go around our shins again. All right. So we are gonna focus on one leg at a time. So we are gonna do a three-legged or three-way kick. So our left leg is gonna stay stationary, okay? Our right leg is gonna do the action. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna tap wide, you'll come back, tap at a diagonal, come back, tap straight back, right? So it's wide, angle, back. Okay, you'll always come back to the middle, tap with just your tiptoe. Ready? And go. So wide, angle, back. So left leg is your stationary leg. Wide, angle, back, right? So you're just rotating through those three movements. Okay, your body's not really moving except for that right leg. And you're trying to stretch as much as you can. Wide angle back. Sounds like we're in geometry, right? But we're not, unless you want to be. So we got a minute per side. There's our halfway mark. Okay, keep on rotating through, really lengthening and stretching that band, right? Wide angle back. Bands are always good for you, right? Good for those glutes and hips. And everybody needs strong glutes and hips. How else are you gonna walk, right? So we're almost there. We're gonna go one more of each. Wide, angle, back, and we're gonna go right into that left leg. Okay, so our left leg's wide, angle, back. And it feels kind of funny to switch sides, doesn't it? Right angle back. So I like to have my hands at my waist. If you like to move your arms as you tap, you can do that too. It's really up to you, whatever feels good. All right, but take your time. We're going for a minute because it does not have to be fast. We want the quality, not the quantity. Okay, just tapping that toe and back. 30 seconds. You're doing a great job. Wide, angle, back, right? Wide, angle, back, right? Wide. You're gonna be saying wide angle back all day today now. You're gonna be stuck in your head. Okay, we got about 10 seconds here. Keep on rotating through because it feels good. I think it does, right? Got enough time for one more of each. Wide, angle, back. You're gonna relax. We take our band off and we're grabbing those dumbbells in. We're gonna repeat our 3 arm exercises. Okay, so our first one is that isometric bicep curl, right? Everybody's favorite. So we'll have our left arm is gonna be in the isometric, right arm will curl. We'll mix up which one goes first this time. Okay, so remember, left arm is not resting on the body. You got that nice 90-degree, right? If you wanna make it more challenging, just have your arm come out a little bit more from your body, right? If it's closer, it's a little easier. If you extend that arm, it's a little bit harder, okay? So hang on to it. It's 30 seconds per side, right? One arm at a time. Almost there, I think. 2 more. 1 and 2. Now our right arm stays put. Left arm is pumping. Okay, so holding that right arm. Hold that 90-degree. Right, I'm right there with you. Stay up nice and tall. Keep your core engaged. Right, head's not bobbing. Right, we're not bobbing for apples. Your body's not moving. It's just that left arm in action. Okay, you're doing great. We're almost there. We've got 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to get ready for our overhead into our chest squeeze. Ready? And go. Right, so we're overhead. We're down. Squeeze and back. Okay, nice and controlled. Right, make sure you're breathing. Ah, yes. Breathing always feels good. Right, taking your time. This is our 3rd set. So if you need to go down in weight, that's okay. If you're going up in weight on your 3rd set, you should have started heavier, right? Don't be silly. Okay, we got 2 more. 1 and 2. Okay, and then we're gonna relax. And we've got our row to kick back. Ready? And go. So we row, kick back, back, in. Row, kick back, back, in. Keep those shoulders relaxed. Keep pressing those hips back. Okay, you're doing a great job. Keep on breathing. We got one more band exercise after this, and then we're done. All right, we're almost there. Core is staying tight. When you kick back, you should feel that core wake up. We got one more. Good. And relax. And we're grabbing our band. It's going around those shins. We got a 2-minute block, and then we're done. Okay, so we're gonna get our heart rate up a little bit with these two moves. Yay, right? Call it a little cardio finisher if you want. So band is around our shins. We're gonna have our knees bent, hips are back. You've got 30 seconds where you're just tapping side to side, right? So you wanna just tap that toe. You wanna kind of pick up the pace a little bit if you can, and we're just tapping, right? Here we are, side to side, right? So you maintain your speed. Remember, we do have a 2-minute block, so don't go too crazy. Okay, but it's just tap, tap. And we're not doing this move for 2 minutes. There's a second move that's coming up. Okay, so hang on to it. Shoulders are staying relaxed. Knees are bent. It kind of looks like you're dancing, right? Whatever. If it makes you feel good to snap with it, do it. Okay, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're tapping back. You're going to tap back, back, right? Back, back. Doesn't have to be a huge step, but add in those arms if you need to. Trying to keep our heart rate up here as we finish our workout, right? Tap, 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 tap. You got 15 seconds, then we repeat. Okay, nice and controlled. Stretching the band, tapping the toe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to our side tap and tap, right? Keep up that pace. See if you can go a little quicker, right? Burn out those glutes. This is the end of your workout. It should be hard, right? You got to fight through that burn and keep going, okay? What's another minute anyways? Nothing, right? We're already almost through this 30-second block. You got 15 seconds and we tap back. Really challenge yourself. Push those legs, right? Tap, 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 tap. Stretch the band. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse taps. Go. Tap, 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 right? Glutes are on fire. Okay, add in those arms if you want to. I'm going to. It helps me hold rhythm. My glutes feel like they're about to burn out. And that's a good feeling, right? 15 seconds to go. Keep on pumping through. And breathing. 10 seconds. You're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Ah. And don't forget to take your band off. But that's it. That's a wrap.